All right, here we go. Here it's just here we hate mail, transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Oh, I like seeing myself at least at first when I do this. Basically me looking at a bunch of screen caps on the giant screen over here. That I got from YouTube and DeviantArt on both phone and computer. Here have some comments that basically that I respond to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles. Trigger warning, deviant lifestyles, and a few other things. Trigger warning. Let's continue. Someone was being angry about me telling the truth, so they continue to say stuff like this. I hate how it's trying to speak for trans people and saying that trans individuals won't see that they aren't trans, but I just don't want to conform to gender roles. Transphobia, homophobia, and racism are all horrible, and people who are any of those don't deserve love or happiness. And the Bible does not say anything about being gay or trans, except for the stuff it does say about it. People who use that excuse are awful people and are going directly to hell because they say they are. Yes, I know I'm going to hell for being a lesbian, but guess what? I'm going to the Pride Rig, where it's all LGBTQ, LGBTQIA plus. People all do is party and torture idiots like that. They that thing in the comments. And I say, bullcrap, you need to reread the Bible. There are verses against lying in India, and that's the core of the transgender lifestyle. Look at this. Continue on. Someone said, I talk about Psychonauts 2 gameplay. Yeah. Talk about Psychonauts 2 gameplay. Someone says, hopefully this game makes its way to becoming a GOTY nominee. Game of the Year nominee? Yeah, maybe. It got into the Game of the Year awards, but who cares about those awards? After the Last of Us 2 incident, I really don't care about those awards. I'll watch the spectacle, but yeah, after that, it's just like, yeah, Last of Us 2 wins things because it's the Last of Us 2. That's basically what it was. They got paid off or something. What was it? What was it? Player's Choice Award was Ghost of Tsushima, which I understand because it's a good game. So, geez. And someone said, if they get enough bribes, then yeah. Someone said, sadly, that may be true. And I say, sadly, that may be true. That's what I said. Important. I messed up editing the video, so there's around 43 minutes of cut content between 44, 28, and 727 or so. 50. Also, you get to 640, then click this video. So you get to this thing. Yeah, but that's the guy. MK Ice and Fire made a Psychonauts 2 video, but he had messed up the editing, so yeah, that happened. So I say, someone says, here goes, dude, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Matthew 22:37-39. Yeah, so you're using the verse. And I say, that's really important. We should. And that's why I'm fighting against this stuff. This stuff dangerous. Someone said, you must really hate yourself, friend. I'm sorry for you and will relate to self-hatred all too well. Also, the body is a temple of God, according to Christians. So should I be allowed to desecrate my temple how I like? No. Not when it's lies. Also, if God was so against trans people, so against trans people, he wouldn't have created gender dysphoria. He didn't create gender dysphoria. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So, no. On top of that, what the heck does the Bible say? Denounce being trans. Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not envy. Thou shalt not covet anything that is thy neighbor's. Women shall not wear men's clothing, and men shall not wear women's clothing. Let's do that are detestful to the Lord. My lips are abomination to the Lord. They deal true ears delight. The Lord detests lying scales, false scales, stuff like that. Deception is forbidden according to the Bible. So let's go. And I say, he didn't create gender dysphoria. That is fear. God does not give us a spirit of fear. Also, the body is the Holy Spirit. So using it to lie about what the Bible says you are is wrong. Because we are commanded to love our neighbors, I must tell the truth, to hold them back from slaughter. No. Self-denying, I've seen some of myself. A girl person was okay. Girl person with ovary says, what's the coming where she says, if I don't talk to me, they'll think I'm a guy. They don't need to do that. If someone treats you differently because of your biological sex, then that's a problem with them, not your body. Someone says, I see in your comment on other trans videos as well. You seriously have nothing better to do than intrude on other people's faces with your crappy, and, I don't cuss because I hear that. Now, alright, moronic, because I say it is, takes, kind of pathetic, to be honest. And I say, so is it moronic to tell the truth now? Bull crap. So, oh, crap, it's all dark. Okay, cool. We have it. All lit up and more stuff. So it's the Hero Comics. You have no idea, the letter, have no idea about trans, and it shows how is transitioning killing a person. Because they basically do it. They waste all their time and effort on that. It doesn't fix what's wrong with them, which is an eternal issue that must be dealt with through trusting God that He gave us the bodies we're supposed to have. And everything's all good. And learning that the body we have functions normally, That's someone says, hey, you are a Christian, only FC. You're a Christian, just shut up, please. You're harming, not helping. And I say, by telling the truth. Nice one. A person with testicles will never be female. A person with ovaries will never be male. They need to learn to accept that. A little stretch the legs. Stop wasting time. Read more. And I say, and someone says, here guys, that they harm themselves with a transition. That's not the truth. Only laughing my butt off. Yeah, it is because it's dangerous. They don't need to do that. It's causing more problems. All it is trying to mess with their fantasy. It's kind of create a fantasy to get rid of reality. It doesn't work. Other people like you harm us. When I die, we somewhat your fault. Totally yours. I really don't care. You don't care about anyone's life. If you were just lying, read more. Someone says, no, dude. Doesn't matter what organ you switch your body. You're going to. I didn't get all the whole comment. Someone says, what causes interest for you? Do you even know what causes it? Someone says, zero cause. The person you were lying to is a woman, man. Oh, he might have thought you were a woman rather than a man. Just common mistake. Someone says, man, I really hope that would be true. An asexual pan-romantic God? That would make me less insecure, I guess. Someone says, what causes interest for you? I don't know. There is a cause. There is. Dark side. Fear. It's how you were born. No, it's not how you're born. It's what you learn. And that's unfortunately, no, it's not. Something about genes and stuff, like how in ancient times Greeks made homosexual practices. Oh, no, definitely not. That's also temptation to sin. Those of the dark side. Both of those. What is this? These Psychonauts 2? Someone said, I don't particularly like any of the characters because they're shockingly undeveloped. Norma is straight up awful. I seriously thought there'd be a stage where we would explore her mind or something, but no. Hopefully in the next game. Also, someone said, Sam is pretty much the only one who's likable out of the entire group. And I say, or when Lily finds out they have a fire duel, I got a like for that. Yes. Someone said, Sam is weird. And it seems like low effective character gimmick. But at this point, I'd be happy if they made this kind of long dialogue a cafeteria for every single intern. Right now, half the characters have choice close to zero background. You feel nothing. Need more. Psychonauts 2. Very nice. That game's looking so good. I want a bunch more Psychonauts games. A bunch more games from Double Fine. I gotta check them all out because they're awesome. I gotta check out Rad. I gotta check out Nights on Bikes. I gotta check out a bunch of stuff because it looks so cool. Looking so good. Someone says Sam. Oh yeah, Sam's pretty much one who's like about the entire group. Got 2 likes. Only if they have a fire duel. Also, I'm positively neutral about all of them. I wouldn't think if we ever get a sequel or anything at all, there's some more development for them. I'd like that. And I say that would be amazing. No. It says, after martial arts structure, fizz off thief. Police warn of fighting back. It's good to fight back if you need to, because if you don't, then you could get killed. Bad things can happen to you, so it's best to fight back if you have no choice. If it's like, if someone's coming at you, you do what you can. You do what you need to do to stop them, to de-escalate the situation. Do not go overboard. Do not mess around, because that could lead to assault charges on your part. Don't do that. I said, good for her. She's represented martial arts well. I got 8 likes. Yeah. Someone said, what? She defended herself against an unarmed thief in order words because she is an instructor. She's registered weapon. No, she's not. Most likely you're not. You don't register yourself as a weapon. Who defended her phone with unreasonable force. Cops do this because guns are no bueno up close. They read more. I said, I don't know about that. Because basically, here's the deal with that. There's a lot of rumors about martial arts going on, and one of those things is that basically you can register your hands as weapons, or your body yourself as a weapon or something. That's bullcrap. That's not what goes on. What you have to do is be careful. Just make sure that you are doing things proper. Don't go too far with that stuff, because that could be bad news for you. But it's important, if someone loser is coming at you, trying to hurt you, you stop that from happening. So let's go. What's next? Someone says, you have 0 points, because I say so. Those are stereotypes of what males and females feel. No one's knowing what you are. They're stereotypes. Their thoughts. The thoughts are not, I want to wear a suit and catch snakes. They're closer to, I am a man, because that's what you think a man is. That's wrong. ADHD is a neurological condition. Gender dysphoria is learned over time. It is. Where do you get that? From seeing what people learn over time. Yeah. I've known I was a guy ever since I can remember, because she thinks that's what a guy is. It's not. I did not know what a trans person was, but I didn't know about trans boys and femme boys. And I say, you knew you were different than others, and eventually you misinterpreted that feeling.